Capstone Assignment 3: Ocean Acidification and Its Consequences in the Gulfs. Our Earth's oceans are a hidden savior for the destruction man is wreaking on our atmosphere. The ocean absorbs around 93% of the world's excess heat, which is caused by the greenhouse effect, since the mid-20th century. This large of an absorption has caused the warming of the oceans at all depths. The sea surface temperatures have increased globally by about 1.5 degrees Fahrenheit. It is predicted that at this rate of heat absorption, the sea surface temperatures will rise about 4.9 degrees Fahrenheit by the year 2100. The oceans are currently absorbing more than 25% of the CO2 emitted from human activity globally. As the oceans absorb more CO2, the acidity of the area rises as well. With the rise in acidity, the pH levels will drop. In some areas, this will not cause much issue, but specifically in coastal regions, this will cause issue. Scientists have found that with the same amount of CO2 absorbed between the Gulf of Maine and the Gulf of Mexico, the Gulf of Maine experienced greater changes to the ocean's ecosystem. This change in the ecosystem could drastically alter the marine life in that region. This will impact the lives of people whose livelihoods rely on fishing and aquacultural activities. Researchers have found that the Gulf of Mexico's waters are more resistant to the effects of acidification. There are a few unproven ideas as to why the two coasts react differently to acidification. One unproven idea is that researchers in the Gulf of Maine believe that the fresher, cold water is more susceptible. They believe this cool, fresher water seems to absorb more freely the CO2. There aren't many ideas on what solutions are applicable. The main investments currently being made are monitoring the marine ecosystems to see what types of changes are expected in the future, to then plan a solution once there is a better idea of what the issues will be. Resources used in this capstone were Chapter 13, Ocean Acidification and Other Ocean Changes, as well as a website titled Live Science Ocean Acidification Affects Northern U.S. Coasts and more, and an article titled Ocean Acidification, a Growing Concern in the Gulf of Maine.